next guest is a member of Congress who makes a lot of sense to me.
This is not what we should be doing. I don't even know why we fighting with Greenland. Why we fighting with Greenland? We fighting with Canada. We fighting with Mexico. Yet we in love with Putin. What is happening? Like, this is not America. This is a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the up, because I'm ready to get on with it.
Please welcome U.S. Representative from Texas, Jasmine Crockett. I think it's fair to say you're the most entertaining member of Congress right now, yeah?
I don't know.
Is that something that you do or intentionally, because you know people will pay attention more if something is kind of funny or if it's delivered in a natural way?
I think that people are over politicians trying to politic.
Uh-huh.
I think that they want people to truly represent them and the frustration and the annoyance and even some of like the comical stuff. Like, look at Pete, right? Like, because we love DUI hires, right? But, you know, like, I mean, like, I think that it's fair that like people are like, yo, like, this is a joke, right? No, it's not. It's like this terrible nightmare. And literally, I really do know that it is a nightmare for so many people, not just here, but across the world. I get emails from all over this world with people that are fearful because of the lack of leadership that they're seeing right now on the federal level here in the United States.
Lack of leadership. We're stripping the country down. We're really, I don't know if that we'll ever know how much damage will have been done, because some of the things are very much under the radar.
Yeah.
And you get to see that kind of stuff. You get to see the things that are being taken away, these things that are important to Americans that aren't. Like, I mean, we do pay attention to Pete Hegseth and we pay attention to Elon Musk and whatnot, but the little things are the things that are really are terrifying, aren't they?
No, it really is. But let me tell you something. We really don't know how much damage they're causing. Like, when I tell you that the level of incompetence is almost like incomprehensible, it is so bad. And when you bring up the idiot known as Elon Musk, he is not only like very sinister and has no idea of what he's doing, and people are like, oh no, he absolutely knows, because he's the richest man in the world. Like, yes, he knows how to hire smart people, but don't conflate that and believe that he is the genius, because he ain't. And so he has inflicted so much harm and done so much that even Trump don't want to talk about it. When the last time you heard about Elon?
Not much. You don't see him that much.
No, we ain't been hearing about him.
You think Trump is distancing himself from Elon Musk?
Yeah, because as soon as people started to look at his ratings, right? Like, he continues to have these failing ratings. So now they're like, oh, get rid of Elon. But let me tell you, the stench ain't getting off of you, Trump, honey. Like, you are a problem. He is a problem. Pete is a problem. All of y'all a problem. So, yeah.
You have a lot of feuds going on. Marjorie Taylor Greene, that was great. We love that. Nancy Mace, Ted Cruz. I think are you in a feud with Drake, or is that? Did I forget anybody?
If I am, just know I'm gonna be Kendrick.
You're on Kendrick's side. You grew up in. My wife is from St. Louis, and so I took note of the fact that you grew up in St. Louis. What did you want to do when you were a kid? This was not it, right?
No, I still don't know if I want to do this. I actually wanted to be an anesthesiologist. So I've always been really good at math and science, but I didn't want to talk to people.
You wanted to put people to sleep, and you kind of are doing the opposite thing now.
Yes, I want them to be woke now.
You decided to go to law school instead.
Kinda.
Kinda?
Yeah. So interestingly enough, I did Little Shop of Horrors. So when I was in college at Rhodes in Memphis, I ended up doing Little Shop of Horrors.
What part did you play in that?
I was one of the women that was singing.
Okay.
Yes, I was in the chorus.
Okay.
And so I ended up doing it, and the mock trial coach recruited me to do mock trial. And I was like, no. By this time, I decided I was going to be an accountant. Didn't want to do anesthesia no more. still didn't want to talk to people. So then he goes, no, you should do mock trial. And I said, that's for the kids going to law school. Long story short, he recruits me. I do mock trial just my senior year. I become a national All-American. He says, you should go to law school. So I applied, got a full ride, and said, fine, if I don't like it, I'll quit.
Wow. And then you became a public defender. You wound up running for Congress.
Yeah.
And now here we are.
And here we are.
You've not met Donald Trump, right?
No.
I feel like he likes you.
No.
I do. No. Because I think, I don't think he would ever admit it, but I think when somebody's aggressive and funny, they hit his radar. And he did speak about you once.
How about this new one they have? Their new star, Crockett. How about her? Is that real? Are they serious about that? That's their new star? If that's their new star, they're in serious trouble. I mean, this is Crockett. Oh, man. But we've done a job, but they've totally lost their confidence. And it's a hard thing when you lose your confidence. But they've taken a lot of beatings, and now they're going to rely on Crockett to bring them back. Crockett's going to bring them back.
Why does he yell your name? Crockett, over and over. And then they're going to bring Crockett.
I actually had not watched the clip. That's my very first time. My team was aware.
And what does Crockett think of that clip?
I mean, it says a lot when you literally are supposed to be the leader of the free world and you're worried about a rising sophomore in the House.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Or you wish she was on your side. He also called you low IQ. I'm sure you're aware of that. Would you be willing to take an IQ test publicly, head-to-head against the President of the United States?
Absolutely.
You had said that last time you were here, Marjorie Taylor Greene was the dumbest person in Congress. Is she still the dumbest, or has that crown been taken from her?
No. She's still winning, honey. She's still winning. I mean, did you not see what she had to say about the Pope?
No, how did I miss this? Oh, I missed this.
It's cringy.
It is.
It is. Basically, she was like, God is getting rid of the evil in the world.
And the Pope was part of the evil?
I guess so, because the Pope died. This was her response to him dying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's dumb and a lowlife.
Wow, yes. I'd like to see St. Peter reading that. It's like, and it says here that you said the... Yes. Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did. And there are going to be some firings. So you have people's attention. What is the Democrats' message? What can be done, and what are you doing?
Let me tell you something. I think that one of the things that we've got to do is focus on how we communicate. Not necessarily exactly what we say. And so I know that there are those that want us to stick to perfection. But honestly, some of the most watched moments that I've had have been when they were anything but perfect, right? Like what I said, I would say if somebody asked if I had a chance to talk to Elon. So, I think that if we focus on really being very cognizant of our audience and speaking to them in an authentic way, which looks different depending on who you are. I don't think that, honestly, policy is what we need to be fighting about. Because guess what? Can't nobody tell you what Donald Trump's policies were at all. Like, you ask them, like, what policies? I don't know, but he gonna bring down the cost of eggs. But last time I checked, that didn't happen, right? It'd be like, well, we're saying it's Project 2025. No, Donald said he knows nothing about that. And then what happened? All the Project 2025 started to come around. So, I don't even think that it's policy. I think that people are voting on vibes. I think that people are voting for, who they feel like is being honest with them, even if they don't like what they're saying. So I think that we just need to really tap into, being okay with just being real people and showing people that we are real people, and we'll be fine.
All right. That seems reasonable. Jasmine Crockett, she is a congressperson for the United States of America. Thank you for being here. We'll be right back with Big X the Plug. Guillermo, do you know how many subscribers we have on YouTube now?
20 million.
That's right, yeah. That's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not, help us get to 20,000,001.